Salud.
I do have a question. So, in a relationship, should a woman have male friends?
When I was in a relationship, I did not.
That's a good question.
No, I don't think that's fair. I think that's very toxic and very, very how do you say it? It's very toxic and very
It is toxic,
Like-
though. I can agree.
Problematic.
That's why I haven't been in a relationship.
no.
She's like, I need some friends. I need some
just
male
feel
friends.
like
No, they're in the group chat. They're
You
over here talking
shouldn't
about
be
the
held
dress.
against from your friends or your family. You know, it should be open enough to feel comfortable to have friends as well as him.
I
It
think
shouldn't
you
just
can.
be all about obsession.
Oh, so,
There's
so
giving
you're
exceptions.
so you're about having male friends. while
Yeah,
you're in
it's
a
okay if you
relationship.
guys are not going to be out here doing the most or like obviously having sex or anything like that. I don't see nothing wrong in it. It already depends on the woman's actions and the men's actions themselves. You know?
I don't want to say actions, but let's go off of their intentions.
Okay,
go off of-
Because
Let's go off of a man's
You already
intentions.
got to know if that guy friend is just your friend or if he would sleep
No,
with you
yeah,
or not.
that is true though
That's
because
another
I had a
thing.
couple of guy friends that
All of 'em.
they're like cut off because of certain reasons like that. It's like, yo, I thought we were friends.
But why? Okay, so but why even put yourself in that position, right? Because if if you respect your man enough and he's not cool with that, would you
You're
be
risking
willing
your
to drop them?
relationship.
Mm-hmm.
I would drop them.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, I would definitely drop them, but I thought we were talking about like friends in general, like girls, friends.
No, no, no.
No,
male,
we're
male
talking about
friends.
male
Male
friends.
friends.
Opposite sex friends,
Okay, well,
yeah.
yeah, that's different. Yeah, I see what you guys coming from because I get jealousy, and men are gonna be men, even though
It's not.
Some
It's not
men
that we're
are just-
jealous.
not
It's,
jealousy.
we're
It's
no, not
territorial.
you, but it's
We're
talking about the
territorial.
We're
male.
territorial.
The relationship,
We're
the guy in the
territorial, and we
relationship.
like to keep our woman safe.
Right.
If we're not around and we know that you're with your male friends or whatever the case is, you're out and about. This even gets tailored into how often a woman goes out in a relationship. If they're always at a nightclub, it's not that we're insecure. It's that we are territorial on who we're dating, right?
You in the streets.
Yeah,
That's
100%.
the
You
club
guys
to
be in
me.
the streets.
The club to me is the streets.
Do we be in the streets?
Yeah.
We do a lot of networking.
I don't-
Yeah,
I
But
but
I don't want to consider that. We're on the sidewalk.
So
to
you
be
guys are-
honest.
you guys
We're
are
on the
okay.
sidewalk. We on
You're
the sidewalk. We really ain't in the streets. We're on the sidewalk networking and stuff. If we see somebody on the street walk by, you gotta connect, reconnect, boom, 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 boom. But like we ain't in the streets like
I
that.
don't have a problem with a partner going to the bar with his guy friends or anything like that. I
The
don't
bar,
mind it.
see, the bar's
Like,
really
if
not the
it's like
streets
groups
though.
of guys, it's fine.
That's a
I have no
sidewalk.
problem with that.
You said that's what?
That's the sidewalks.
To go watch
no,
like the
that might-
Mavs game, the
that
Stars.
could be
you know,
the
guys like to have
highlights.
their beers. You know, I don't mind.
look, I know
That's
we
not
talk a lot of
possible.
shit. I don't mind my girl like going out with her friends or whatever. But
Yeah,
if
that's
it's like
cool.
consistently going to the nightclub and all that kind of shit, that
It's-
shit turns me off. That shit doesn't get my dick off.
yeah, it
You know what I
is-
mean? That shit, man, nah, hell no.
No, I totally get what you're coming from because honestly, people that go out there, they want to have fun. They want to see what's out there at the moment. You know, you have a girlfriend. You have a boyfriend or girlfriend. I feel like you should respect that. Like, it's
Absolutely.
to a certain time. You're like, yeah, babe, go out. But constant, it's like,
And call
damn,
me
you
when
should have
you're
just
drunk
stayed
after.
single.
Yeah, yeah,
You
straight
should have
up.
just
Hell
stayed
no.
the booty
Can't
call.
call me. I'm like, where the fuck you going with some hoe?
Yeah, she be coming home at 2, 3 in the morning, waking
Nah,
you
later.
up.
Whoa,
Nah,
that's
later than that, bro.
insane.
All turned up. With
Hey,
pit-
6 a.m. when you leave the after hours.
I was about to say,
Oh,
don't, I was
shit.
about to say after hours.
And I would be
is
like, you
that-
better bring me some
After
pasta.
hours,
Hell
people that
no.
Fuck the
people
after
that go
hours.
to after hours constantly, like they're red flags.
We went to a few,
Gotta
so are we
Yo,
red
after our
flags?
first night at well, it's been a
Mr.
while for
Lux?
me since the last one. Yeah, the last time before this, it would have been a while before I went to after hours. But we went to after hours the one time, and we were just like, yeah, this ain't it.
Right, it's not the same no more. I'd rather go like travel.
It's
or
not even
something.
that.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of.
I won't do after hours.
It's a
anymore.
lot of. I don't know.
It's
tell you-
the-
I'll
it's-
tell
to
you
me,
why.
It's too many of these insecure, egotistic
I feel
guys
like
for
nowadays
me.
people don't know how to go out and enjoy themselves. They go out and like just watch.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
you know
yeah.
what? I won't do after hours anymore. You know why? Because I had a bad experience the last time.
What was your bad
One,
experience?
so 3 drinks back to back. I instead of being charged that 20 or whatever, right? 20. I was being charged $80 per drink.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You guys
I'm
scam.
sure they,
They
be getting
finessing.
out.
For sure. That's what
Finesse, and they
Stupid.
out here trying to
Dumb.
finesse, bro.
Dumb.
Don't even make sense.
Anyway.
What clubs was
Hey,
this?
I can't read Spanish. What the hell does that say?
It's
Not
it's a
GBS,
Mexican,
saca la
like a
bolsita.
Mexican after hours.
Jeez, yeah, put me on game. What's that mean in English?
You been to it?
Yes,
No,
they
I-
have the one
I don't know
that they-
Spanish. I'm a
It
no
was
sabo.
Locos, the Pinnacle, yeah.
I'm a no
I know
They
sabo.
have no business being there.
It was my birthday.
Oh my god.
Anyway,
Yeah, there we go.
All right.
That's what we need right there.
Who's GBM? I agree 100%.
V Lisha.
If I'm in
says-
Colombia, 100%.
V Lisha says, "What's the largest a guy/girl should stay out when in a relationship?" Oh, latest. Sorry. What is the latest a guy or girl should stay in a relationship? If you're in a relationship, I would say, and you're going out with your girls, yeah, as soon as the club closes, the regular club closes, not after hours.
exactly.
Yeah, you got to go back home.
Yeah.
Yeah,
12
you're.
p.m.
You better be back.
I permit
you better-
eating. I permit eating